The Legacy of the Plains Museum hosted Wendy Weinhold as a part of their 2023 speaker series on October 25th.
Tonight we're having a speaker, Wendy Weinhold. She's an expert on media and journalism and things of that nature. I believe tonight she's going to be talking on how journalism and media has changed over the years. It's part of our speaker series. We're going to have one more in November, and I don't believe we have any in December.
So I was inspired to do a presentation about the sort of role of newspapers, their history, and particularly their importance to communities after I visited the Legacy of the Plains Museum 2 summers ago, I guess, and while walking around the museum, I had a nice conversation with David Wolf, the museum director, and we talked about all the different ways that newspapers are present in the museum and track various moments in history across the plains. And I said, that's one of the things that I'm really interested in looking at and researching, is this sort of historical significance of newspapers. And I got to talk about that, about my love for newspapers, about the fact that my work as a professor of journalism is directly connected to journalism in Western Nebraska. People are frustrated with journalism. I'm frustrated with journalism. People are saddened by the loss of local journalism. I'm saddened by the loss of local journalism. People remember when newspapers and journalism were thriving parts of the community, and I remember that too. And people feel very scared of what's going to happen in our communities if all the journalists go away, and I think that's a very good reason to be scared. We need journalists like you to hold people in power accountable. We need journalists to tell our stories. We need news to celebrate our humanity, and those are things that are really important to me.
Zwetzig Skate and Bounce hosted their annual Halloween party on October 28th. The event featured a free skate, the dice game, and a Halloween costume contest. Prizes were awarded to the winner of each of the 3 age divisions. The organizers were pleased with the turnout and are looking forward to next year. On October 28th, the Elks Lodge hosted an All Hallows Eve music extravaganza.
Today we're doing a Halloween concert. We worked with the Elks, and I've always done concerts and booked shows. We don't have a venue right now to do it, and I don't own a bar or anything, so we worked with the Elks, and they were gracious enough to let us use their basement, and it's just live local bands. It's a place for original bands, cover bands, or anybody that wants to play. There's not really a great place for, especially the original music. It's kind of, a niche kind of thing, but there is a group of people that want to see it. We saw a great turnout at the last one, and we're anticipating a great turnout tonight. We do a suggested donation, $10. If you can, great. If you can't, no problem. And we do all ages, which is the other great thing. It's somewhere, if it's like us, we've got 2 kids, and on a Saturday night we want to go out and do something. It really limits your options on what you can do. So with this, bring the kids. We've even got some games and stuff set up for them, and it's like my daughters. They love the live music. They think it's fun. So
this event featured 6 different bands, including the Sean Townsend Band, the Velicors, Kaylin Crohe Reference, Avid Discord, the Almighty Lumberjacks of Death, and Roger Dodger. This event was also the official album release party for the Velicors. Each of the bands said that they love playing in Scottsbluff and are looking forward to future concerts in the area. Many different locations offered safe places for trick-or-treating on October 31st. Downtown Scottsbluff and Gering both held their annual trick-or-treat streets. Trick-or-treaters were able to visit many different businesses while gathering candy at each stop. The Legacy of the Plains Museum also hosted a Halloween at the museum event.
So tonight we're doing our trick-or-treat from 4 to 6. We have children that are going to come through and go through our gallery. We have volunteers that are dressed up that are going to be giving out candy. So it's pretty much just like going door to door in your neighborhood, but at the museum.
Events coming to the area next week. The 42nd annual Gift of Love kickoff event will take place on November 2nd from 5 to 7 p.m. at Riverstone Bank. Attendees can enjoy hors d'oeuvres and refreshments while selecting a child's name from the Tree of Names. For more information, call 308-632-4158. On November 3rd at 6 p.m., the Gering Public Library will be hosting Family Board Game Night. For more information, call 308-436-7433. The Gering Civic Center will be hosting their annual Vintage Treasures and Craft Fair on November 3rd from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on November 4th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, call 308-436-6888. On November 4th, the annual Warrior Run will be held. Runners will meet at the Legacy of the Plains Museum in Gering, and check-in will start at 9 a.m. The 10K will start at 10:10 a.m. and the 5K will start shortly after. Proceeds will go to the Veterans and Military Families Emergency Relief Organization. For more information, visit wyobraskavetshelp.org. The Scottsbluff Rural Fire Protection District will be hosting their annual soup supper on November 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. There will be raffle prizes, a chance to meet the firefighters, and tour the station. For more information, call 308-635-1654. The Emerald Center will be hosting their fall market on November 4th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come out for a great day of music and craft and food vendors. For more information, call 308-765-1814. The 2023 Halloween will take place on November 5th at the Monument Dog Park in Gering at 1 p.m. There will be a doggy costume contest, a photo booth, bobbing for tennis balls, and lots of treats. For more information, call 308-631-6395. On November 5th from 2 to 5 p.m., the Scottsbluff Public Library will be celebrating Deb Carlson Day. Deb Carlson is retiring after 46 years as a children's librarian at the Scottsbluff Library. For more information, call 308-630-6250. Thanks for watching Around the Town News.